Hi Virgo, I hope you're all doing well. We're going to get into your general reading. I'm going to use this oracle deck to see what energies are supporting you at this time, as well as what energies might be presenting a challenge for you. And then we'll get into the tarot cards. Ooh, we got the Phoenix for the energies supporting you. Virgo, love to see that. Okay, so you've overcome some difficulties recently. My readings are for the next 3 months, so this could be the energy coming up. I could also be tapping on past energy, so you're going to have to take this however it resonates or not at all. Maybe it's not your message. It's all good. If the message does resonate and you want to go a layer deeper with me, there will be an extended available, and you can find a link to that in the description box below. Okay. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Andy. This is 13 Moon Tarot. Okay, let's see. Virgo, what energies are challenging Virgo? Beautiful for the support. Ooh, transformation and the dough. Okay, well, the Phoenix, abandonment at the bottom. The Phoenix is about transformation. So maybe you're a little bit nervous of how the energy is transforming, or may feel a little bit uncomfortable. I could also be picking up on someone else's energy that you're involved with. But abandonment at the bottom here, I feel like you're going to have to leave some past life. Ooh, maybe this is literally past life, but this past cycle that you've been in, you're going to have to leave something behind in order to activate this transformation that you're having. You could feel like you're leaving someone behind, or maybe you feel like someone left you behind. Doesn't have to be a person, could be a job or some other kind of situation. But for some of you, it's a welcome goodbye, and for others of you, it's a little bit sad. I also feel like you're right on the precipice of that new cycle, of that there's an open door and you can see it and you're about to walk through it, and it's like you're just glancing back a little bit here, like, is it safe to go through that door? With the doe card here. You know, the doe is a very instinctual, protective, it's the mother deer, protective animal, protective of her young. So this could be protective of your inner child, or protective or something that you're creating, your emotions, your vulnerability, that too. And it's like you're frozen a little bit on the spot here, making sure that it's safe to move forward, that there's nothing around that's going to stop you in this transformation. So it's a kind of careful energy that I'm picking up on. But I want to tell you, Virgo, your soul wants to soar. Your soul is full of energy, okay? Wants to really, really rise. Okay, so you might feel like this little bit of a struggle between, I got to be careful, I got to double check things, which is kind of Virgoic, right? Virgoic, is that a word? It is now. Okay, it's kind of Virgoic of you. Kind of sounds like egoic. Interesting. So maybe this is your ego over here, and the ego isn't a bad thing, okay? I just want to put that out there. The ego is not a bad thing. We need the ego to interface with the world. We need our ego. Our ego is our name. It's, what we do. It's how people perceive us. It's how we put ourselves out there. It doesn't have to be bad. What gets toxic is when we over-identify with our Eva, I'm hearing, with our ego, and we forget our spirit and our soul and that journey that we're supposed to be on. Okay, so I feel like your ego is, a little bit trepidatious, and it's probably for good reason. Last time you made a sudden movement or a transformation, perhaps you had some setbacks or some unexpected chaos might have ensued. For some of you, you could have witnessed this in another. First, I'm getting a very specific message here. This isn't going to be for everyone, but for some of you growing up, it's like you watched a lot of transformation. Maybe your parents moved around, or you moved around, or something happened here. You watched a lot of transformation, and it was like chaotic. So now you're very hesitant of that movement. You like stability. You like to be grounded here because of that experience. Something to think about. Okay, Virgo, wow. So let's get into the tarot and see what this is all about for you. Virgo. The Five of Swords and the Hermit. Exactly. This is like, maybe I'll be better off just going within and imagining this transformation, living it through my higher self, my energetic imagination. Interesting. Rather than going out in the real world and possibly facing, well, people who are toxic, don't have my best interest at heart. Okay, Virgo. I'm getting like it's, the fear might be something like the devil you know versus the devil you don't know, something like that for some of you. But Virgo, what you should know right now is this is a really exciting time for you, okay? It really is. Your ego with all this hesitancy is trying to protect you, no doubt. But what I'm getting from Spirit is you are protected. So go ahead and take that step forward. Okay, let's see for Virgo. It's interesting because I feel like our last reading together, there was a message about someone trying to rush you. And now it's like, you're like, whoa, okay, I'm definitely not going to be rushed. And Spirit's like, okay, that's great that we've decided we're not going to be rushed by anyone, but we can't come to a standstill either. We need to transform. We need to move into that next chapter here. Tell me, Spirit, a little bit about this transformation. What does this transformation look like for Virgo? What does this transformation look like for Virgos? Justice and Judgment in reverse? Wow, Virgo. Well, this is you deciding to do what is good for you and nobody else. It's restoring faith in yourself to make a life for yourself. I also feel like you've made a final judgment call on something. I'm hearing in concert. That's so nice. In concert with Spirit. Okay, so it wasn't just your ego that decided, enough's enough, or I've decided to move forward, or whatever the decision was, that final decision, that decision to open the door, okay? I'm seeing that cover of the Evanescence album, Open Door. I don't know if that means anything to you, but I'm very clearly seeing that image. Maybe you want to Google it. Maybe it will say something to you. I don't know. Or maybe there's a song there on that album that's significant. Anyways, it's like you made that decision to open the door here. And you did it from your higher self, which means that you did it for the good of your soul and spirit. And when you do something that's good for your highest self, for your soul, your ascension process, and your spirit, you're also doing it for the good of others. Okay? So no matter what you might be feeling about, like, oh, am I being left behind? Should I leave them behind, or whatever? The decision you've made is for the best for everybody, even if it might not seem like that from an ego-based perspective. Somebody might be very resistant to your transformation, okay? But whoever I'm talking to, whatever energy that I'm reading here, you made this decision from your highest self, and it was to restore balance to your life here. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get the cards out here for Virgos. Ooh, Virgo. Oh, this is a beautiful reading. Okay, who are you dealing with? Who's affecting you the most at this time? Someone who could be pretty quiet. I'm seeing two stories here. This outside energy could represent a person, okay? Or it can represent a spirit guide or your higher self, or still a person, but maybe this is somebody that you're working with energetically. You're doing some kind of energy work. So you decide how this is going for you, but I'm seeing the High Priestess here. So this is either someone who's really quiet, okay? You don't know what's going on. You feel like maybe they're not saying everything that they know about a situation. Or it's somebody who has some wisdom to share with you, okay, at the right time. We have the Six of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. This is also somebody here, also interesting. This is somebody who Ten of Swords. They've also decided to put an end to something, close a door, open a door. They're no longer trying to win or gain your recognition, or if it's not you, then outside recognition. They've chosen a path here for themselves. Okay, they could have felt like they had a little bit of an ego hit, and that's why they're quiet. But they're accepting an ending of something here. The Eight of Swords in reverse, trying to move out of a mental state that brought them a lot of anguish. The Five of Swords. Okay, once again, this could be your higher self, right? Or maybe someone you're working with to help you do this. For others of you, this is somebody that you're thinking about, maybe a fire sign. Doesn't have to be that, but you decide, okay? Your overall energy is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is you saying, I'm getting out of the cold here. Okay? Where I was felt safe for some time, but the power's since gone off. I'm seeing like an actual like power. Ooh, I'm hearing power grid shut down. Power grid shut down? Ooh, I hope not. But maybe this is a metaphor. Maybe you're doing some grid work, some light work on the grid, you know, and it's like you've accomplished what you need to in the space that you were at. Whether that's a workplace, I'm hearing a school, a house or a city, a country, whatever. It's like that the power is off there. Okay, there's nothing going on anymore. Interesting. I'm hearing it's like a blackout. Yeah. Yeah, and that's like that cover to that album. It's like, I believe she's looking back and it's all dark in where she's looking back to, I think. And that's the vibe I'm getting here. It's like there's not much to see anymore when you look back, or even where you are in your immediate surroundings. Like it's time to move forward. And you've accepted that, okay? You've taken control here of your own life in a big way. That's awesome. Okay, what's going to surprise you? The Star. Virgo, I love this. This is magic, I'm hearing. It's magic, it's healing, it's bringing things together, it's wish fulfillment, but what I really feel from this card is it's your destiny. You're following your destiny here. And I want to tell you, Virgo, part of your destiny was to experience this moment of transformation, this phoenix moment, which means that you had to kind of go through something, okay? Something had to be burnt down. Something had to, crumble into ashes or burn into ashes in order for you to rise in this capacity. Okay, so whatever happened, maybe back here with this person, or maybe, other parts of your life where you felt abandoned, it happened here so you can move towards your destiny. Sometimes it's hard to understand why our path unfolds the way it does until we get to where we're going. And then we can look back and be like, okay, that makes sense. Had this not happened, that wouldn't have happened, etc. And I feel like you're on the way to that discovery in your journey. And sometimes things happen in our life that we're just never going to understand the purpose for it. And that's okay too. We will in time when our soul is, elsewhere. I'm hearing getting the map. Getting the map. Maybe it's like the blueprint. Okay. So that's beautiful. The Star is going to surprise you. Some of you could be gaining a lot of success here in your career, or maybe this is your popularity with other people. People are drawn to you. You have a lot of things to say and people are listening. Some of you could be astrologers here with the star card, or you're getting into astrology. That's beautiful. I'm also getting a very specific I heard amount of information. Maybe you're going to get a lot of information right now with the current astrological transits. My readings are timeless, so whenever you come across this, it could be for you. So look at what's going on in the sky if you're interested in astrology. But I'm getting a specific message here about your hair, if you have any. Okay, this is for somebody who has hair. And lots of love to my bald people for sure. But this is, if you have hair here, be careful of who you let touch your hair at this time. I don't know. This is a spiritual message here. Something about your spiritual antenna. Your hair is an important thing for you. So don't just let anybody touch it. Okay? And maybe this is like you're thinking about getting a haircut or dyeing your hair or something like that. Okay. What's ending? The 3 of Cups in reverse. Well, you're getting rid of some people who weren't serving you here. Some gossipy people who had bad habits. You know, I feel like this is a friend group or people at work here, or maybe even in your family who had some hobbies or interests that weren't serving you, okay? Or they like to talk about things that just brought your vibration down. Yeah, this is people you've outgrown, I feel. The Hermit, yeah. You're taking a break here from a group of people who lacked some depth or some maturity. Why is the 8 of Swords? Because you don't want to think about, I'm hearing they're garbage. They're garbage anymore. The 6 of Cups. Maybe these are kind of people who always revisit the past, continually talk about the same thing, or they're kind of stuck in their subconscious patterning here. And you're like, this is not my problem. Yeah, Virgo. That's good. And guess what energy is beginning for you? The Empress. Amazing. See, and here's her, see in the star card, her hair here. This is where I was getting this message about hair. And then in the Empress, and it's interesting, what's ending is the Hermit with the bald head. This is, yeah, there's something going on here. Might be a metaphor, right? And then in the Empress, in the Rider-Waite, she's wearing a crown of stars that represent the whole zodiac. So I feel, and I'm seeing that here too depicted, I feel like, again, you're being crowned here. Your crown chakra is opening. There's something that's activating astrologically for you, I feel. You're beginning a new path, and you're coming into your new path with a head start. Okay, I don't know what that head start means for you, but you definitely have a head start. This isn't like the feeling of a novice. This is somebody who feels confident when they walk through that door. I see someone walking through that door and everybody's on the other side like clapping. Maybe these are your guides, or maybe these are new people you're going to meet, or people you already know. And it's like, yay, Virgo, you did it. You know, you're here and we need you. We're so happy you're here. Okay, there's a lot of respect you're going to receive here. Ooh, the Tower. Let's see, what's this about? The Magician in reverse. 1 second. Justice at the bottom. This is big, what's beginning for you. Hold on. You walk through that door and it's a tower. I feel like you're shaking something up. It's almost like people were doing something based on an old way of ordering their life, I'm hearing. I don't know. I'm seeing this clock being struck by the lightning here and falling off the tower. It's your time, Virgo. It's your time. Okay? It's not time. Yeah, it's like maybe you're getting a promotion. I don't know. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's your time. And as soon as you walk through that door into your new cycle, you allow yourself to rise from the ashes and fly. It's not just rise, it's fly. Spread your wings like the phoenix you are. Then whoever was running the show before, in whatever area of life this is, it's no longer, because you have arrived. This feels like, it's interesting because we started talking about your ego, and I definitely feel like this is a reading that could be boosting your ego, but you know, it is a spiritual message here with the star as well. So this might feel a little bit shocking. You know, you didn't anticipate there to be such a response to your arrival. Maybe you're going to meet someone new, or I don't know, you're going to meet someone from the past potentially. I don't know exactly what this is for everyone, but it's like your arrival is like shocking, and it stops someone dead in their tracks who's been kind of manifesting things in that environment. I'm hearing with the Empress card, mama's home. Doesn't matter your gender, but you know, it's like, yeah, the kids that can't play anymore recklessly like they used to. Mama's home here. That's interesting. Okay. Your advice, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. What is this all about, Spirit, for advice? Strength in reverse and the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse. This is giving me energy of like you stepping back from trying to show others what they could be doing to help themselves. And I don't mean this in a healer guider type of way. Like if you're some kind of healing energetic practitioner, that's not what I'm talking about. This is more of like your interpersonal relationships, like your partner or your ex or your future partner or your children or your parents or your siblings or your friends or your coworkers. It's like you were trying to help them show like an easy way to do something, a beneficial route for them. Like, hey, maybe if you just do this, it will be a lot easier for you. And I feel like there was probably some resistance here. Okay. And the advice is, you know, let people learn their own lesson here. They'll have to go through their own journey, just like you did to get to where you're going here, which is amazing. You know, you had to go through the things you had to go through. If somebody came in and tried to save you from your own journey, you might not be about to go into this path that you're about to step into, you know, and this is all free will. If you choose to go down this path, if you choose to go where your heart is calling you, okay, and your heart is calling you somewhere, Virgo. If you feel like, no, it's not, then listen, okay? Just sit there for a second and listen. It is. I can see it. Let's ring the little bell here. Okay, maybe you want to ring a bell for yourself here. Activate your angels and your higher self because you got something big coming up here and it's needed. They need you. People need you, okay? And that's not the point that people need you. The point is that you're going to feel like you're at home wherever you are going. Okay, the 9 of Cups here for the outcome in the next 3 months, what you're going to manifest. Look at that. I see this person here holding up this glass, kind of looking at, I mean, it's full, but I feel like they're looking at it. Is it clean enough? Like, do I need to dust it some more? It's just kind of admiring your stuff, you know? And I don't mean like physical items. I mean like your energy, your path, where you're going, just your life. It's like you're looking at things like, is this exactly how I want it to be? I could change that a little bit. And then you do that and you put that one down and you pick up the next thing. How about this one? No, that's perfect. And you put that down. I feel like this is such a chill vibe here. Some of you are going to be moving or going on a vacation and you're going to have a lot of time to just relax into yourself, okay? Or maybe this is in your current home. There's a change happening in your home and you're going to relax. There's also a message here about something about your health and walking and nature that might be significant to you. I'm also hearing something about woodworking. I don't know. Okay, there's something about getting in contact with the elements, which the Empress would like to do, right? Okay. Gazing at the stars by night, walking in the woods by the day. Okay, that's what I see for you. Metaphorically, maybe actually. All right, let's get one more for what's going to manifest in the next 3 months, and then we'll move into the extended and get a layer deeper. I mean, this is pretty amazing. I do want to see, well, actually, we didn't really talk about, like, what's the significance of this person over here to Virgo? Like, why is this person coming up for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know about this outside energy? The Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Five of Cups. If you've been waiting for someone to kind of understand something, the King of Swords, to learn something or just awaken, unfortunately, I don't really see that happening. Not right now, not within the next 3 months. They're kind of a little sulking a little bit, or if they've been going through a hard time, they're really down on themselves. They're grieving something here for sure. They also are having a difficult time with an ending, okay? So let's get one more for what's going to manifest. The Hierophant. Look at you go. So much earth energy here. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are some kind of teacher or healer, and you have a lot to share here. And again, with the Hierophant, there's people listening to you. You could also be gaining a lot of new knowledge here. Okay, Virgo, let's go into your extended, but if this is where you go, I love you so much, and I'll see you next time. Congratulations, by the way. You're the Phoenix.